making oval makes no sense because then it's directional. So you're like now like here, and your plan was to go towards this little pink blockage, and then walk up the sort of roadway from the ports, and instead you are faced with very tall sheer cliff faces on both sides of both towards the city of Kosi and the other side, which is so it's all sort of sheer cliff faces facing the sea, and also sort of like places where instead of sheer cliff face, it is really a lot. There's some like a wide expanse of like landslide slopiness, so not sheer up and down, but the natural disaster that seems to have caused the mine collapse has sort of destabilized everything, and all the surfaces are sort of like grit and rock and things sort of loose, gravelly kind of bit. Oh, hi, Mickey. So that's where we start our session. Yeah.
Right, so climbing. Also, I thought of this earlier. Did Vanya ever tell Firen about like the aperture thing? Because I remember,
Oh, being the luminary?
Yeah, being the luminary. Because I remember, he hadn't said anything and then he dropped the bomb while we had crashed the party thing. Not party, but like the meeting.
I think at some point on this like several days of boat ride, he's spilled the tea.
Vanya and Serafina had talked about it because Serafina was like, there's no such thing as luminary, and I think Firen would have been there. I think it was during the ritual or the party.
Yeah, because I think it was originally during the ritual that he dropped it, and she's like, that's not a thing, and he was like, sorry, I think I might outrank you. Side. Iconic.
What a mad lad.
Like, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so we have this big tower of rubble in front of us. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, like,
if you were to use that whistle that you have, you could perhaps take one end of a rope and fly it up to the top and anchor it there, and we could create a safer system of ascension.
That's true. We could do that. Is this the same day as the fight we had with the birds?
So I will. Do you want me to? Okay. I'm trying to think about how I want to go about this. So the first challenge you have is that your boat has nowhere to, you can't get close enough to the sort of landfall area, to land, because there's no dock, and then so you have to figure out. First of all, you have to figure out how to get to the boats, and then this is an impossibly tall, sort of slope land, like cliff area you're looking up. So I've done a lot of math because math is D&D's best friend.
Good.
Firen would not be able to fly all the way up.
That's okay.
And I did the math, and because I forgot that giving you flying when I built this thing, before I decided, I gave you the option of flying, and that was fun for me. So there is, I built mechanics specifically for the rock climbing challenge, making allowances for both y'all. I know y'all have abilities that make that easier. It'll help in some ways, it won't help in other ways. But the first thing you have to do is figure out how to get to the actual itself, from the boat.
Vanya pulls out his grappling hook and shrugs.
All right, Vanya, make a ranged weapon attack without proficiency, because you don't have proficiency in. I don't think you have proficiency in grappling hooks.
Nope, I just got this.
Yeah.
I
A boat.
also have a grappling hook. Can I?
Great, same thing. Also, no proficiency because y'all are. new to
I'm
this.
feeling special, but that's okay.
Wait, I'll say this one. Okay, to answer your question sorry, you had asked, is this the same day? It is the same day as the Griffins because the Griffins happened
Okay.
between those two. Yeah. So here's the thing. You guys are all discussing on the ship deck, looking up at the cliff, and Fendir approaches the two of you and sort of to lay out the problem. So usually we dock over there. There's a great docks down the bottom hill of Kosi. The sediment makes a really impasse. So the cliff's gonna be a bitch to climb. It's mid-afternoon. We could either sort of take the night, rest up from our shitty day yesterday, the Griffins fight, and tackle the cliff first thing in the morning. Thing we do that, time's of the essence. People might be dying in the meantime. But
what if we took a short rest?
Yeah, that's definitely an option. The thing is that it might, the sort of thing is less people would die if we go sort of now up there, but climbing, well, we're already exhausted. It's going to make it a hell of a lot harder, and then we might even take more time, more risks. More people could die that way. It's sort of rock in a hard place. So mechanically, what that means is that this is going to be a skill challenge with certain rules. I guess I'll just go through. But basically, this climbing challenge is not about succeeding or not. Like, you will succeed because you will succeed. It's really you're not going to fall to your death. You have climb clits. You have skills. It is really about how long the climb itself is going to take you.
Awesome.
So, with perfect everything, Fendir estimates this would be about a 5-hour climb hike sort of thing, switchbacking through the rubble and things. Each hour will call one round. And you'll have to take an action to make an acrobatics or athletics check. We can do sort of play it by ear with bonus actions and reactions since we're going on an hour. It sort of represents a whole hour versus an individual round. And if you guys are obviously creative thinking gameplay, you can try to get advantage or bonuses or whatever. So each character you have to succeed at least 5 times. You have to succeed 5 times. DC is 15. Failures will a failure in a row. Each failure in a row will add to the DC, but it'll reset if you succeed on something. You can, if you have an ability to offer help actions as a bonus or reaction, you could do that. Otherwise, you can't help each other unless you're until you've passed 5 rounds. For the first 5 rounds, there will be a certain dice number rolled to determine how many people are succumbing to their injuries and what have you in the mines. Round 6 plus, that die number will go up. Like the type of die will go up.
Terrifying.
Yeah. If it takes more than 8 rounds to succeed, you'll gain a level of exhaustion. If it takes 10 or more rounds, it'll be 2 levels of exhaustion because 10 hours of nonstop strenuous activity, very hard. This is all skill checks. Right now, you are all exhausted.
Do we actually have? Oh, yeah, we do.
Yes. The eagle whistle, should you choose to use it, you have 2 more uses of it for the day. You can either use it it gives you, I looked at all the math, Fearon's con is, basically it would give you 1,000 feet of flight speed. Or literally 2 minutes of flying time in a row based on your con and whatever else. I'm going to sort of turn that into, Fearon can either automatically succeed on 1 round or use it to give advantage to all three player characters in a round. So you can either use it to sort of get yourself all the way up 1/5 of this, journey, or help your friends and all of you and sort of either cancel out disadvantage or whatever. There's also will be a weather check. And what the weather looks like will also either give you, might put you at some sort of, might have a negative impact depending on the weather, because it's a cliff on the ocean and that tends to be a pretty tough place weather-wise. So, and Vanya, you can use your spider climb shoes to some extent, but you'll have to sort of do perception checks to see if you can find objects that they would stick to, because the rubble itself is wet because of rain, so it's not an automatic thing, but you can use perception checks to sort of use those to help you, to give you advantage and things. So you do get benefit from them, but it just isn't like they can't grip onto a bunch of individual pieces of rubble and sort of be secure, but you can do the checks to find logs or trees or what have you, falling buildings.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Are there questions?
I don't think so.
So I feel like I'll just ask questions as we go.
Yeah.
If need be.
I will just summarize it as such, so maybe like easier decision of long rest or short rest right now. A long rest now means you will be in better shape when you get to the top. And when you sort of, get to that point, you'll be in better shape yourself. But there will be an immediate penalty in that a certain number of extra people will die automatically. If you go now, you'll have a much higher, if you go on a short rest, you'll have a much higher chance of taking more rounds to succeed, which means that there's a chance of having a higher death toll as a result. So you're sort of gambling on a certain number of a certain death toll versus a possible higher death toll. Like a lower certain one, but definitely those people will die, versus a possible higher one.
Okay. Maybe we short rest, because I know I'm down to about half hit points, maybe a little higher, I don't know. And I'm low on warfare dice, and I used my action surge, so that I could get some stuff back. I don't know if you could get some stuff back. But
in hit points.
Yeah, I'm thinking that'll be important.
We can actually say you guys are short rested between the Griffin and sailing
okay.
Here. So we'll just say that way we don't have to so basically the decision is just sort of is timing wise is the sort of other part of it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, for the grappling hook, would it be? I don't know if we're still doing that or not, but was that a strength or a dex?
I think that's just to get to the cliff itself. I think it's a range attack roll. I think you guys can both, So you can use your whatever one you prefer. I don't know. There's probably an answer. I think I made this hard enough that I'm not gonna be that stingy on. Wait, why didn't Fendir roll their short rest die? Hold on.
Hey, we both got 10. We rolled the same thing. Twinsies.
Together.
Ooh.
We make 120.
Yeah.
1.
Hey.
Fendir just rolled 2 1s in a row on their hit dice.
Yikes.
Painful. Not what we're aiming for, really.
Fendir is basically back up to the full as well. And
Okay, I did think of a question.
Yes.
Squip has a climb speed.
yes.
So will they have it? In my brain, it would make sense that Squip would have like no difficulties climbing.
I would assume Squip is riding in your backpack and doesn't have to do
Okay.
any of it.
Cool.
But if you want Squip to help, like to be there, I don't know if Squip would be strong enough to help you, but if there are things that they want them to do, we can sort of play it by ear.
Okay, cool.
But yeah.
But like that's something we could have in our back pocket. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trying to think.
Huh.
Okay.
Is there like a gangplank we could lower and that would help maybe?
Yeah.
Do a investigation check.
Okay.
Can I help?
You guys can both do it, or one of you can do the help action. Yeah.
Are you good at investigation?
I'm okay at investigation?
I'm proficient. I'll do it.
Go for it. I'm not.
Ah,
Oh,
I see. It's also at disadvantage anyway, so I wouldn't have gotten advantage. So that would have been a 1, I think.
It wouldn't
Because
have
that's
changed much.
Roll just one die, because if you can't just roll one die, because if you roll at the 2, you can't sit. Yeah.
Ooh, there it is.
21.
I did not
there's a
deserve
game
that.
plank.
But
No, you do, because you can't take, if you roll them simultaneously, you can't take one of them as, there's nobody doing a fair, So, there is a game plank that you can, or sort of like almost like not so much like, not a wooden game plank, but sort of like a little, like metal extendo, like diving board almost, that kind of goes off the side. It adds about, like, we'll say 5 feet of platform. So I'll say that the distance you have to get between is now down to, oh shoot, I should have done the jump speed of that, the jump math of that. Say it's about 20 feet, which is not insurmountable for a
20
jump,
feet?
I don't think, but grappling hook would help,
Well, if that had worked, then that would have been great.
how long is a long jump? Is it 10 plus your strength score?
Yeah, it is from a running jump.
Yeah.
You could cover up to your strength score.
Without adding anything to it?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Brennan always uses a crazy jump calculator when when they're playing on D20, and I'm like, I don't understand why you need one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's just like water between the boat and the sediment, right?
Yes, it is just that the boat can't. I mean, you also don't. Give me a perception check. You can both do it. You're both.
Ooh, I perceive.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Will perceive less for sure, but
Still so perceptive.
Vanya, you see the water doesn't look too deep, but there does appear to be a lot of rocks, like big rocks that probably fell down from
Okay.
in the water. So you might be able to, jump across them in the water, but also you might, if you jump down, you might hit one and owie.
Yeah.
With Step of the Wind, I can running long jump 28 feet.
Okay,
Right.
I could
Vanya,
running.
Vanya, you would be able to just sort of Step of the Wind across then, yeah.
I have a long jump of 18 feet, so I would land in some water, but I don't think that's the worst. What about Fendir? Could he jump across?
Fendir's has a
dwarf.
strength of 14. But if Vanya want to lend his grappling hook, I would say that would, we can do. And Fear, you can do an athletics check if you want to sort of see if you can cover the last two, use the grappling hook, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we're doing that then.
All right. You're gonna go now. You're not gonna take the rest.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think a long
short
rest
is enough, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
great. Okay. Cool. Fearon, you can make that athletics check flat with the grappling hook.
Oh, sorry. I did disadvantage.
You should reroll
okay.
Again.
Athletics.
Fearon, you got a 23. Fendir got a dirty 20. And you all are able to leap across with the aid of the grappling hooks. And I gave him in strength instead of athletics, whatever. Probably would have been even more. Great. You all, Vanya uses a Step of the Wind key point.
Yes, I will go ahead and press the button.
Great.
I love when the situation calls for monk tomfoolery.
Yes. Great. Okay.
My son can just go flying. Yeah.
You all have your thing, and you know what? Actually, what's going to happen is Fendir is going to ask the two of you, what are your... Oh, actually, somebody roll me a D20 flat.
I've been rolling horribly so far.
Can go.
This is your...
This is going to go so well.
Actually, here's the thing. This is actually... Okay, so this is your weather check. When I built this encounter, I forgot you guys would already all be at disadvantage. So actually, a 2 is actually one of the better options because it doesn't change anything, because that would have just put all your climb checks at disadvantage, but you already have them at disadvantage, and there's no double disadvantage. Higher ones would have given you a minus a dice, but as a result, you're already all rolling at disadvantage. So, as you sort of leap across and you're sort of staring up this high, craggly, landslided, collapsed slope, it starts to rain again, and you feel the wind pick up. It is rainy and windy. All your climb checks are at disadvantage, which it was already at disadvantage, so you're doing good. Fendir is going to... so because I made everything else hard also, I'm allowing you guys to use... you can use either athletics or acrobatics, since I know that you guys are both each one. Fendir is going to ask the two of you what you add to those checks. What is your total modifier for those will be?
My
7.
+7, same.
Okay. Then Fendir is going to cast Enhance Ability on themselves because they are not proficient in either of those skills. They're going to give themselves Bull's... Oh shoot, that doesn't help. They are going to Yeah, they're gonna give themselves advantage on enhanced ability on Bull's strength. They're gonna upcast it and also give Fear an advantage because
Cool.
Fear also uses strength. Otherwise, it would have been Vanya because Fear has the eagle whistle, but Vanya also has the shoes, which will help with things. So
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
the thing with the shoes is it's funny because mechanically the way they put the shoes is that he actually technically has a climb speed, which is funny to me.
Yes. I did read the mechanics of both of the items to make sure I was being fair and not just fucking you guys over for having them.
Yeah. No, I like the way you're ruling it.
Yes, okay.
I just think it's funny whenever we circle back to this campaign and I open it up and I see climb speed.
Yes, okay. And I also say that if Fendir fails, I'm gonna say if they fail 2 checks in a row, or if they fail a check, they will have to do concentration. If they fail 2 in a row, they'll have to do concentration checks. It also only lasts for, I guess it only lasts for an hour. So I was gonna give you guys advantage on the first one for now, because I forgot that was only an hour, but that's good too. Yes, so to start, Fear, and you will have advantage on your first strength check, which means you'll be flat. And so will Fendir.
Can I give Fendir the whistle?
Does it require attunement?
I don't think so. I'll look.
If not, then yes.
Eagle whistle. No, it does not require attunement.
Right, yeah. You can do that, and you can also sort of, you can hand it to them now, and if, it needs to change, y'all can carry it around between you.
I'll hand it to them now since they have not as good
just in case,
yeah.
Great. And they also have a couple more second level spells, so they upcast it so it's a higher level, but they have a couple more second level spells. Oh, they would have. Do you get? I'm going to actually be during you guys' short rest. They are also going to have regained. Just kidding. Can they regain? How did? They'll wait till after this because they didn't use any of their higher level spell slots. Okay, great. All right, everybody, make. You can make your first roll. Vanya, if you want to try to get advantage using Spider Climb, you can do a perception first. We'll make the DC 15. We'll keep it the same as the actual climb check just to make it.
Oh, Vanya, not your best work. That's okay.
So that you'll still be at disadvantage. Fearing, that is, I'm writing this out manually so I can keep track of things. Attribute. 17, which passes. Vanya, you got a 14. Vanya, that is a failure. So you are making slower progress than everybody else. You're probably, I think, a little bit, you're very used to having to not really think about so much about having to climb because you're so used to having be able to sort of just walk up walls. And I think it's the first little bit is taking you time to figure it out a little bit. So that is. So Vanya, your next dexterity check, Vanya, to catch up will be your next strength check. Your next DC will be 16 to
got it.
Go. All right, that was round 1. You have made it. 2 of you have made it some distance away. Unfortunately, now that second one, that spell is over because it's been an hour. Which I. Okay. All right. Round 2, you can make your second roll. Fearin, you're still at a 15.
All right, perception's still not doing it for us.
Yeah, Vanya, it's hard to find things that are going to be helpful here. Oof. All right, Vanya, that is.
Could I send Squip down to Vanya to give Vanya the help action?
Yeah, I will.
Or at least maybe on at least on the perception checks, if not the actual climb.
Yes, I'll allow that. I think it would be too much for the little monkey to help with a big person. But yes, you can help Vanya on the perception check.
So
and then Fendir.
Yeah, Squip just scuttles down my back and down the mountain and just hangs on. I think
because
he gets
unlike Vanya, Squip has depth perception.
I think Squip gets on top of his hat and it's like a lookout.
Perfect.
Fendir is Fendir is going to cast Enhanced Ability on themselves on a second level to get themselves advantage again because they only have the +2. Flat. And they fail. Vanya, you have 2 failures. But you can roll this next perception check flat. Yeah. And also, if there's anything else you want to try from your abilities and things, you could try. You can say other things, and we'll see what we think that those will work.
I know.
And not just make it a roll fest. If you want, you don't have to. But yes, you guys can roll your 3rd round of checks, or start the 3rd round.
So I'm at disadvantage again. Okay.
All right, Squip's got me.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Vanya, you find a real big a series of logs and sort of houses, and you can take your next roll with advantage because you're able to.
Flat.
And then therefore flat. Firen, you have a. Vanya's not doing great.
Squip helped you, and for what?
I think Firen was too distracted thinking about how Vanya was falling behind, and so she wasn't paying as close attention as she thought.
That's valid. This is that. This is Fendir's first roll without. Oh, they didn't do that bad, but they didn't do great. Okay. That poor display from everybody that round. Fendir is going to look at the eagle whistle that Firen lent to them and use it to grant everybody advantage. So they will go collect Vanya sort of down, bring them up a little bit more, Firen a little bit more, and you all can sort of. Everyone rolls flat this round.
Okay.
And if my perception check succeeds, I will roll with advantage then.
No, because they don't stack.
Oh, okay.
So if you already have advantage and disadvantage, that you can't add another one for that.
This makes sense. Let's roll. Vanya!
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to make the fun rule that the DC goes up, not make the rule anymore, because I don't want you guys to never succeed. And it was still a little bit too tough.
He hasn't gotten a 15 anyway.
Yes. That's why I'm not going to do that.
Vanya's
15.
Supposed to be in the library. He's not an outdoorsman.
Oh, Fendir did round. Well, you got that going for him. So that is going to be Firen has 2 successes, Fendir has 2 successes, Vanya has no successes?
Yeah.
Okay. That is round 4. So this is the last round of this is your next round of round 5.
Hear me out.
Yep.
Can I use lightning lore on Vanya to bring him a little? I don't think I'm within range, to be fair.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Lightning lore is a cantrip. So, in theory, Firen does have unlimited uses of it. At the same time, you can't choose to cause no. You can't There's no mechanic that allows you to not cause damage with it.
Oh, I understand.
Yes. So if you want to use it to, that would cause some level of what is the damage for you at 5th level?
At 5th level, it is 2d8.
Yeah. I will allow you to use it as many times as you would like. And each use of it will give Vanya a +1 on his next roll. But Vanya will also have to take that many 2d8s worth. Well, we'll say d8s worth of damage.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to give Vanya a +5 with it, you can use it 5 times. Vanya will take at least 5d8 of damage of lightning damage.
I mean, does he consent?
He's taking 14s, so all he needs is +1. Yeah. He looks up from his notebook where he's like confusedly sketching out like trigonometry, trying to figure out how to climb this cliff face. And he's like,
yeah. Also, the map is in your guys' favor with a +7 and a 15 DC.
I know.
I'm gonna
7s.
I'm gonna use.
Let's go with. Or I mean,
40?
it's technically.
So is it only 1d8 each time I use it? Is that what you're saying?
I'll say 1d8 because I don't want to kill Vanya entirely if you end up needing to do this multiple times.
How about twice then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
We'll do it twice.
All right. Gwip and I will perceive.
No,
Gwip
you
and
won't.
I will not perceive.
Damn.
But
you have a +2.
In Vanya's defense, as I mentioned, it's very rainy out, it's very windy out, it's very muddy.
He's worried about his hat.
Hard to see. Yeah. He's wearing a hat that he has to keep one hand on to keep on his head. Okay. Hey, Vanya, you know what?
Go ahead.
That's a success.
Do you want to roll the damage or do you want me to?
No, I got it. Oh, that I rolled decently on that. Okay. I mean, I guess it's not decent, but like still.
Yeah.
Okay, now I will roll my athletics.
Average.
Yeah.
All right, I went ahead and gave myself.
God.
Great. Okay. 1, 2, 16. Okay. 10.
Oh no, he's holding her back.
And let's see. I'll do athletics. Disadvantage is not in their favor. That will be a 3.
How many rounds have we gone so far?
That is the 5th round.
Okay.
So I actually. Oh, dang. I thought that was going to be more useful than it is.
So that was his first success, right?
Yep.
That was Vanya's first success. Yes. You've been out here now for 5 hours. It is grueling, intense. The mud your feet keep slipping in the mud. Every step you take you slide down another 6 inches again. You are moving at a speed rate that is grueling. You are already exhausted. This is the same day. The Griffins, you didn't sleep well last night. This is one of the hardest things either of you have ever done in your life at this moment. But you are buoyed by the fact that you are trying to go save people. There are people who might suffocate, who might starve, who might die, and you are doing your best to get to them as quickly as possible. And that itself is enough to keep you going for the moment. So Vanya, you've made it about a fifth of the way up. Firen and Fendir are a little bit ahead of you. They're about
How many times has Fendir succeeded twice?
Fendir succeeded twice. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm starting to keep track of it on my side.
Yes. Yes, in my little sticky note. That's gonna have to turn into like a series of sticky notes soon, but that's okay. That was your fifth round.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys would like to do or use in your arsenal before we roll this next round?
Let me look at my inventory. Would the grappling hooks be able to make anything easier?
Fear, you have to roll me a perception check to see if there's something that looks secure enough to grapple to. Similar to what Vanya's been doing with the... I'll give you advantage on that.
What about my Casco membership card?
Yeah. So, Fear, you can roll perception so you guys can both roll perception this round with flat. Just flat.
Just flat. Okay.
And you know what? Actually, Fear, you can roll with, you can add guidance. You can add a d4.
Okay.
Which is because you guys are in the same level, so they can get to you to touch you.
Steve! Yay!
Fear, you spy up ahead of you a large tree that sideways, but you don't see any roots, so you think that it would be secure enough because it's still the root network is still in the ground. And then you can use that to roll flat with the grappling hook. And Fendir will also get to roll flat because they will use the same tree once you do it. Actually, Fira now to make an attack roll to get the grappling hook to the thing.
Okay.
But this is flat because it is not a skill check. It is an attack roll.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, you can get that. We'll say that is that, and
damn it.
I'm just using light crossbow so I don't have to think about the other stuff. And
yes, Vanya.
Thank you. Good.
Fendir also hits the thing. Okay. Fear, and you don't pass that time, but I'll say that your grappling hook is still in the tree, so you can use it the next round as well. You don't need to do the new attack roll.
How did Fendir do this time?
Fendir, I didn't roll. I rolled the attack roll for the thing. I did not roll the strength check yet.
Okay, cool.
Athletics check. Athletics is flat. They got a 21. So they now have 3 successes.
And Vanya and I are on the same level.
21. Mm-hmm. So Vanya, you are finally starting to get the groove of this. You're starting to understand how to maneuver on this surface that you've never sort of experienced before, and you come level once again with Tefirin.
Squip and Vanya are making a very good team.
It's adorable.
And that was our 2, 3. Why do I only have 6 for Fendir?
We all should only have 6, I think.
Yeah,
yes,
that was round 6.
Yeah, I just can't count. I counted 7 for Vanya, even though there is definitively 6 on my sheet. Okay, great. Wonderful. As I said, Fearin, you can roll flat again because you still have the same grappling hook thing.
All right. I'm back to disadvantage.
Vanya, you on a sorry, Fearin. Vanya on a 12. You see running out of things that you could stick to. You see Yeah, you see some bigger rocks, but they're still kind of slippery. So you're not gonna actually. What was the?
I think you said 15 on the.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Yeah. So you see some rocks, you try to use them, but the slipperiness doesn't let your shoes stick. That's a 12.
That makes sense.
But you can make your acrobatics check.
Yes.
You guys are. Oh, that's great, Vanya. 15. I'm so glad I didn't. Yeah, okay. Vanya, you're now level with Fendir. Also, it's not a race, it's just the way I'm describing it as Fendir. Fendir is.
Could I either use my action surge or my second wind to give myself another try for that round?
Yes.
Which one?
Action search. Action search. Action search.
Athletics.
Oh no.
Hey, you tried. That's what's important.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll remind you that at 8 hours, taking 8 or more rounds to succeed, you'll gain a level of exhaustion.
I thought it was
I don't know
10.
the second. So it was 8 or more to succeed, then 1 level, 10 or more, 2 levels. I'm going to
okay.
Because I not a playtested mechanic system, but we are now at 7. So regardless, you all take a level of exhaustion. So
How did Fendir do on?
That was an 8.
Round 7.
I think Fendir will use the last use of the Eagle's flight to give. Would you rather that they have 3 successes right now? They don't add anything. Would you rather they use it to give you all advantage or to get themselves 1 guaranteed success?
Ooh.
Would they be able to help us in any way if they reach the top first?
Yes, they would be able to give you the help action to somebody.
Yeah, I'd say give themselves a guaranteed success.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. They will get the guarantee. So they are now 4, and they only.
For round 8, they have 4?
They have 4 successes total now. I just didn't auto succeed on that one. So round 8, they succeeded.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I thought we just did round 7.
Yeah.
Yes. So the next round 8, is them using the Eagle's whistle to automatically succeed for the round. They're not going to roll this round.
I understand now.
Yes. But you guys can do what you will.
There we go. Finally.
Yeah.
Here's the fear.
Amazing. I love that for you both.
I haven't done the important part yet.
You could at least see.
There it is.
There we go.
Okay, you
Vanya's at 4.
4. Fearon's at 3.
Yeah.
And Fendir's at 4. So let's see. Vanya, Fearon, Fendir. This next round, Fendir will cast Enhance Ability 1 more time.
But now we have 2 levels of exhaustion, correct?
You will have them. I'm going to say you will have them. We'll figure that out after. So we're not going to deal with it until the end. Too much to think.
Cool.
Also, movement speed. I don't want to deal with changing that right now.
Cool.
Whatever it is. But Fearon, you will have advantage on this round because of Fendir's cast level for Enhance Ability. And so Fearon, you will roll flat, and so will that.
And so will Vanya, apparently.
Wait, why is it -2?
Oh,
Minus
it's
2, yeah.
Exhaustion. That's
it's because of.
If you just gave yourself a number level of exhaustion,
Okay.
That's like the 2024 rules exhaustion weirdness. This is what happened to Vanya last time.
Yes. If you need to do exhaustion, I need to do it manually within the little things instead of doing it via that. Because
I still had the effect, but when I clicked it, it actually filled in the bubble. So I was like, oh, I'll do that so that I can.
Yeah, filling the bubble. Foundry did not handle 2024 rules integration into the 5e system well, because they should have had a separate system you could have upgraded to instead of adding everything in again. So Fearin, that's a 14 though.
That's still a fail.
Still a fail. Fendir didn't roll because I was paying attention to other things.
Vanya made it to the top.
At the beginning of this, would never have guessed that Vanya would get to the top first. It was, honestly, it was the power of Squip, and nothing else can be afforded the...
Yes. And also, to be fair, this is like what Vanya is... Monks are kind of built to do this sort of thing. May, please describe for me what Vanya, how Vanya reaches the top. How you can give us an overview of the last. Vanya failed for the first 4 hours. Vanya dilly-dallied, and then for 5 hours straight, he made it. What did Vanya do in those first 4 hours to make him succeed in the next 5? How is Vanya's day gone?
So here's the thing: is that it was 0 of the things that he did in the first 4 hours that allowed him to later succeed. Because in the first 4 hours, he was trying to go at it from he was too in his head about it.
Yeah.
But then the reinforcements got sent in. And also Vanya got briefly electrocuted, and that just helped him out a little. But he got into a less in his head about it, a flow state where he was just he and Squip were climbing, and he was giving Squip fun facts about the chemical composition of the geology around them. And he sort of forgot about what he was doing, and he just vibed on up with his little monkey buddy.
Great. Vanya, you are now at top. You sort of make your last little monkey flip. Monkey, because you're with a monkey, and also you're a monk, and also it's a monk-like flip. You reach a sort of corner, and you're able to finally for the first time your hands don't scrabble over gravel. It is solid ground. There is purchase that you can give yourself and leverage as you hoist yourself over this edge, and you are now able to describe how you give your friends. You can give one of your friends advantage and have them roll flat.
Fearin is closer than Fendir currently, right?
So that was...
Fearin has 3 successes.
That was round 9, right?
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that was 9.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Is Fearin already rolling flat because of the grappling hook?
No, because I went past that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fearin, you can make the perception check to find a place to squeeze it at. Again, you can do that multiple. It just is a more rolling for that. But rolling's fun. But yeah, so that was round 9. So, Vanya, you can give one of them the help action if you'd like.
Okay. Well, I think he will help Fearin, because Fendir's almost there.
Yeah. Okay, great. Fearin, you can roll flat as Vanya is able to throw down a rope that helps you stabilize a little bit more.
He doesn't keep holding one end of it. He just throws the whole rope on down.
18 succeed. 18 fear, you have 4 successes, and Fendir a. So Fear and you come level with Fendir now. And you're so close, you can sort of see the top. So you can see the edge where Vanya's sort of looking over with Swip. And you're so close, so you're so tired, but you're so close. And you can make your next round of checks.
Vanya will continue helping Firen.
Good friend.
Nat 20, baby! Finally!
Let's go!
Firen, you in this last burst of speed, Vanya has thrown over a rope. You are able to secure it around your waist. You look over and you see Fendir, who is not an athletic guy, and the little guy in the little guy sense, not the gender sense. Who spends most of their time in the jeweler shop and they have some strength because they have smithy skills, but they're not so much the outdoorsy type in this way. And you get this burst of energy and determination, and you think of all the people that you're working to save right now, collapse under, the hills, and you do think back. There's visions flash of the last disaster you experienced in hills and people dying. And you think that this is something that you can do something about. And you're able to grab Fendir around their little waist because they're a little guy, and pull both of you up with your natural 20.
Yes, I was going to ask if I could also help him up to the top.
Yeah. I think a natural 20, that is a beautiful way to finalize that challenge. And then, great. Okay. Vanya, you took 9 hours to climb this massive, rainy, wet, slushy hill. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Firen, you took 11 rounds, but I did, as we were going through, change the second number of rounds to 12 or more rounds to get 2 levels of exhaustion, because I realized that 10 was maybe optimistic. So with that, you all get to the top of this climb, this summit. You look out, the metal boat with Fendir's crew is sailing away. I was going to say boating away. They are sailing away. It looks like they are going around maybe to find another port that is where they can safely dock. The little puffs of smoke coming from the stack that is their coal engine. The rain is still falling, but maybe not as hard as it once was when you started your journey. And the 3 of you look at each other, out of breath, covered in mud, hands raw, calloused, bloody, blistered. But you made it.
Vanya reaches into his pocket and goes, I found a fossil.
What? You found a
fossil.
That's cool.
Right. Yeah, Vanya, add an unidentified fossil from Redona to your inventory. Sure.
I thought you'd probably be okay with it, so I was like, he picked up one of the many rocks.
Vanya took 4 hours to go 1/5 of the distance. I think that he had time to look for some rocks. Yeah, amazing. Okay. So, 11 rounds. You all now have a 2nd level of exhaustion, which means your speed is halved.
Oh, that's one of
I will add that to you so you don't get the weird 2024 thing. Mm-hmm. Yes. So you'll... Oh, that's Pippa. That's wrong person. Whoopsie. Pippa is not in Redona right now.
One of the things Vanya does well. Oh no.
Yeah. Exhaustion 2. Exhaustion 2. Exhaustion Great. There. And I will roll that later. I won't have you guys roll that. That is, well, maybe we'll see how that goes. We'll figure that out in a second. You all are on this ground. It is level. You are grateful that it is level. And I'd like you all to make a perception check for me.
I can do that.
And
okay, not too shabby, Vanya. Not too shabby.
I think Farron's still panting and just
that's
out of
valid.
breath.
Yeah. Great. Vanya, you are showing off your new fossil to your friends. I'm sure describing in detail. Describe in detail what type of fossil this is. Tell us about what fossil you think it might be.
It is a fossil of a fish from thousands and thousands of years ago when the water level was different, the sea level.
Great. Okay. As you are contemplating this fish fossil that you found that had been dislodged sort of from the in the landslide and unearthed, and Vanya, maybe you're thinking a little bit about like, wow, you kind of maybe this was like lucky because maybe there'll be more like discoveries made from the sort of returning of this earth. Vanya maybe regrets that thought sort of immediately when the ground beneath you all starts to rumble, and a large creature not pops out. It sort of bursts out of the ground. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Put everyone into place. The map is representative because, surprisingly enough, there's not a whole lot of maps that are exactly that exists already, that are exactly what were just described. But we will make do. Okay, and I'm going to turn off token vision because it's really the most annoying feature in Foundry for so much of the time. And okay. Activate. Oh yeah, it would help if I actually started the thing where you guys can actually roll the initiative, huh? Let's do that.
Oh, that does not look like something I want to tangle with.
Yeah, it's a big guy. It's a big buddy. But notably, above the table, I'll tell you, they don't have any abilities that grapple PCs, so you got that going for you this time.
Yay!
Okay. Grab the 2025. It is 2025 version that I want.
And we roll initiative at disadvantage because of exhaustion, yes?
Yeah, that is, I guess, true.
Oh, Vanya.
Yikes. Still got better than me, even with a nat 1. You
Love my boy.
insane, inert, alert man.
Built for initiative. He's built for initiative and mostly just that.
So what I'm going to say is, just for the sake of this, because the map, like I said, map's not representative, we're going to call everything beyond this little cliff thing that you guys are kind of near, which, like, if you guys want to start a little, if you think you would have gone further from the cliff edge, we can move the movement beforehand. We're going to call that, like, big ridge in the middle, the edge of the cliff that you all went off, like, on that diagonal between that and the rock below. I will draw a line.
All right, let's toss this thing off the cliff, guys.
Is this map AI or am I crazy?
No, I got it's from a Patreon creator person.
Okay.
Patreon.
Cool.
Trying to minimize AI, and I unsubscribed from Midjourney because I felt icky after a while. So no, this is from Crosshead Archive.
Okay, cool.
But it does have a weird look to it.
Yeah.
So that pink line, yeah. That pink line is sort of the cliff edge of where it goes down, because map didn't exist that I liked. That also got the ground right. So
very fair.
So if you guys want to position yourself further away from the cliff to start, that is fair to me. But I just sort of threw you there when I was putting you in. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I was thinking that Firen probably threw Fendir over the top of the cliff and then, like, had rolled over onto the, like, flat surface herself and was still just laying there.
Great.
So it does make sense for her to be right there.
So their conversation about the fossil was Vanya appearing above, going,
"Yeah,
my fossil.
I got a fossil," and she's like,
in so many ways, Vanya is kind of just like a kindergartner. I think. Great.
Aren't we all? So Fendir with a 2.
We all roll horribly. Yikes.
Fendir.
This large sharp ground puppy is going to
Don't call it a puppy.
It looks kind of cute in the picture, though.
It does. Don't
say that. I
want to pet it.
Like it.
Can you guys see that? Oh wait, show players.
Oh my gosh! It's a puppy.
That's a puppy.
I'm trying to separate myself emotionally from that right now. So that grievously maul it.
It's a puppy.
Yes. Let's there. Let me pop this baby out. Okie doke. You're not gonna pop out that way, are you? Too easy. Okay. You see this sharp puppy pops out of the ground, screaming and screeching at you. It does not.
Kind of rude, but okay.
It doesn't. It seems to think you are in its area, and it doesn't like that so much. So it sort of pops up out of the ground from where it had been burrowing in, sees you all, where you are, and then will take a great leap. It has movement. It is going to make a great leap. No, not that thing. It's going to use its deadly leap act. Nope, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and will now do a deadly leap where it will land on top of you two and try to do this thing.
Seems a bit rude, but okay.
So you'll take a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Not disadvantage.
No, because it's saving throw.
And I still roll a 2.
Oh, no.
Fear, in this case, you actually think a failure might be better in that it will knock you prone, but it wouldn't push you 5 feet, which could put you at danger of falling over the edge. So, Vanya is a little bit further from the edge, so it's not as bad. Why did it? Okay, well, no, that went right. Okay. Fearing, you take 21 points of damage. Vanya,
I'm glad we took that short rest earlier.
Vanya, you take you take 10 points of damage and you're pushed 5 feet straight away. So we will move you here. So Vanya, you're now finding yourself precariously on the edge.
Perfect.
And that will be that was 15. Yeah, that will be its turn.
Awesome.
Yeah, that'll be its turn. Vanya, you are up.
All right. First thing is to move away from the edge without incurring an attack of opportunity. So we're going to go right there.
Great.
That feels safer. And then it's hitting time.
Hitting time.
Hitting time.
Yay.
With the quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
Are we flanking?
Yeah. I'll say its attention is pretty focused on Fear and underneath it prone.
Awesome.
Sort of like when a dog has a toy between its paws and it's like...
And a good thing, too.
And a good thing, too. Fearin is playing bait today. In that round, at least. Great.
It's a solid 7.
Great. It like sort of twitches its head when it looks back at you behind, like...
Hello. Yay, good rolling, Vanya. Good
Bonnie,
work,
do you get a
buddy.
second attack?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
There was a time at which I did not realize that monks get extra attack, but I know now.
Great, because I was going to say, I don't remember you doing 2 attacks and then flurry of blows in the last battle.
Oh, I did.
Oh, great. I'm a good DM and I was paying attention.
Well, what happened was repeatedly I missed the first quarterstaff attack.
Yes. The rolling has been not so good. Wonderful.
But I kept making the second one, so it was just that first one. And then
Vanya, it growls at you more. It starts to turn its attention away from Fearin.
I understand that you're upset. However, I feel that you started this. And then I think... Hang on. Am I remembering correctly how monks work?
Do you get extract aspects automatically?
No. That would be if I used Flurry of Blows.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you hit or if you was... Yeah, great.
I'm going to do a little bit of patient defense instead of doing any unarmed strike.
That gives you the dodge action to disadvantage on you? Great.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Anything else?
No.
Awesome.
That is all. Thank you.
Right here, and you're up.
Okay, I am going to roll out from underneath it.
Great.
Then stand up using half of my halved movement.
Oh, God. Yeah, you don't have... wait, that would be...
Technically, so my movement speed is 15 feet. So
Yes, I don't think
rolled
you can move
over.
I think that you cannot move from where you're standing at this moment.
That's okay.
Because moving well prone also takes double movement.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So rolling over would take 10 feet.
10.
And then
But I can't stand up in a square.
I'm just gonna say you can stand because the math is more complicated than I want to do the brain on. But you can stand, you can't move from where you are.
Cool. I am going to do some attacks.
Great.
And we aren't flanking, but that's okay. That is not okay.
Rough.
I will swing again.
Things happen.
That's rough.
Yikes. Okay. She's very out of it today. I will use my second wind, though.
Great.
Ground by a thing. So.
And then.
And then that is my turn.
Great. Okay, Fendir is pretty depleted on spell slots. So they're going to, first of all, bonus action, harness divine power, and regain proficiency. So they're going to regain a more than half your proficiency bonus rounded up, which would be 2. They will regain a second level spell slot, just since that is that. And then they will come up on this guy, on this little puppy. Since they are, well, they're not going to stand there. That would be silly. And they will attack it with their warhammer. And they get advantage because they're flanked with Firen. And they hit with a 23, and they did 10 damage. So the puppy's not looking. It's still looking okay, but not too bad. Not too bad, not too good. Just right. And Fendir only gets 1 attack action because that's how clerics work. They moved, and that is it. And they have a spell slot back, so that is it. This guy is not happy that Vanya attacked it so much. It's kind of, right now, a little bit bored of Firen, who didn't hit him, so not really paying attention again. Sorry, Firen. And is going to take a bite attack at Vanya.
Wild to apologize for not attacking somebody.
Sometimes it feels bad if you told that your character isn't a threat enough to be attacked, you know? Mm-hmm. So I can see that.
Coming out of context.
Yes, I agree. And it is normal. Vanya, does 24 hit?
Did you roll at disadvantage because of patient defense?
No, I did not. Good job reminding me of that.
Try again.
Attack at disadvantage. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's really okay.
So it applied it to itself. I don't want to do that. That was silly.
Keep that. That's great. Keep it.
Vanya, you take 20 points of damage.
Oh, he's down.
Oh. Okay. Vanya is down. Great. Is May frozen?
Yeah.
Is my
Your voice is not, just your face.
Every once in a while that happens, and then I need to just turn the camera off and back on, but if I'm not looking directly at it, then I don't notice.
Great. Vanya, you are chomped by the puppy. This is not the kind of puppy play that you would like. Not in a weird way. Fendir is suddenly very glad that they regained a spell slot just now. But the Boulat will look and then turn its eyes to now Vanya's no longer interesting. Turn to Fendir and target them.
Unconscious people are not interesting.
I mean, hey, play dead, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's what's happening. Vanya is pretending. And that Mrs. Fendir, Fendir stays up and sort of puffs up their chest a little bit. It's like, see, I told you, and like sort of like had dodge out of the way and see, I told you I'm not bad in a fight. To Vanya, who's unconscious, and then Fendir gets kind of sad. Sad because the Boulet is going to attack twice. See that sick move. That's why he's sad. That's why. And
it's going to use its burrow ability, its burrow speed. It's going to go somewhere underground. Oh. You don't know.
And then the fight's over. No.
And now you guys don't see it where it's going, and I'm going to put it somewhere, and maybe it'll emerge, or maybe not. We're going to do some rolls. Let's see.
Looking away from the screen because I can see your cursor moving around, and I'm like, I don't want to.
Then I'll do this, and I'll do this, and I'll do this, and then you can't see where I'm going, and you can't see where I'm going. Now, everybody close your eyes while I do this last little bit. Okay, we're going to go, and we're going to go, we're going to do this. Thank you for being very honest, and, okay, you can go wherever you want. It's really kind of, Factory loves to tattle on us with things. Okay. And then we're going to roll, you're going to roll a luck check. And on a 1 through 10, it stays underground. And you guys, and on 11 through 20, it comes back up and you know exactly where it's going to be. So we're just going to roll this above the table. Public roll. R20.
Yikes.
Great. It stays underground. So you don't know where it is this round. And its turn ends. Yeah. Hey, roll a death save for me.
Oh my gosh, I would love to. I can't remember. Do we do these public or do I do them GM?
So we do the GM. I have thought about how it's like there's only 3 of us, so it doesn't really matter that much. Especially when I'm playing. It's still fun. All right, as long as it's still fun. I mean, like I play the cleric, so I kind of know either way. Okay, Vanya, write that down for yourself, or I guess keep track in the thing. And you know what that is. All right, Vanya, that's your turn. And that Firin, you're up.
Okay, she's looking around. She doesn't see it.
You can do a perception check if you want to about where you think it might come up if you want to.
I think that's a good idea. Probably don't know anything though.
Yeah. No. It's the ground's all sort of broken up below you. Still, it's
So I am going to take. Okay, is the grappling hook like a grappling hook gun, or is it like a grappling hook thing on the end of a long rope?
So I think so I do think it's technically. It was a gun, canonically. I think I said you guys are going to have to figure out how to fix it, because I think they said they were broken. But then I didn't really think about that when we were doing it earlier. I will say that it is a gun. It's a gun, but you're not proficient in it, is what I said. So you always don't know how to use them perfectly, but you can shoot it like a gun. Because that's just what I already said. Consistent.
Cool. So Do I have rope in my inventory? I mean,
Yes,
surely.
because you have the climbing kit.
Okay, yeah. So what I would like to do is to tie one end of a rope around my waist to secure myself and use the other end to like hook it onto like the top here and anchor myself in. And also get, how long do you have to run for a long
10
jump?
feet.
10 feet? Okay, so
Yes,
I'm going to
10
go,
feet.
oops, wrong button. 5, so there, or would I be, yeah, on the 10-foot?
So you do that, and then you jump from there. But here's the thing: it's complicated. Is that your movement is still halved, and jumping still counts as movement.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do so that I can know how to help you achieve it if it's possible?
This is a really dumb idea, but I also think it sounds really fun.
It sounds crazy and fun, which is why I want you to be able to try. So Fear wants to jump off the cliff with a rope around to something.
Okay, so my idea was I could like anchor myself to the top, leap off the side of the cliff, and then when I'm like 15 feet away from, like, basically pull it off the cliff so that it would presumably fall to its death. Possibly. I thought that'd be cool with like lightning lure.
It sounds cool.
I don't think it'll work, but it sounds so cool.
Roll me an insight check with advantage. With advantage, which is flat, but I want you to actually like do well. Roll it flat. Yeah, roll flat to start. We'll see how how you do. Yeah, Fearon, you think that because the thing you climbed up was not like a sheer upright cliff, it was like a sloping ground, and that the Boulette has very strong leaping abilities and also burrow speed, that it would probably just be able to climb, just to burrow back into the mountain and come back up very easily.
Bummer. What we should have done is somehow make friends with several of these when we were still at the bottom, and they could.
Yeah, they could have. We could, like horses.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been fun. So Fearon, you have not used any.
Okay, so I didn't do. I'm gonna go back to where I started.
We'll put you back. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
And also take some inspiration for a really fun idea, even if it didn't work.
Yay! Okay. Should I? Fendia, do you think you can heal Vonya?
Yeah, I'm like I said, usually pretty good in a fight, and I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday. So
okay, I mean,
good. Glad I took that extra spell slot.
I was just making sure that they had the spell slots for it. Supposed to be a slight. Okay.
Yeah, I really glad I recovered one earlier in my last turn.
Okay, then I will go 5, 10, 15 to get like decently away from the other people. And then I would like to let me look at okay. Do you think I could like use minor illusion to make like a loud sound or something that would draw its attention towards me?
Yeah, roll me a deception check. Hold on, let me look at their things. They have we will do deception. Roll me a deception check, and what is their passive? Yeah, roll me a perception check. No, deception. Deception against their passive wisdom.
Okay.
Or passive insight, yeah. Yeah, okay. You make a loud thing, a sound. What do you make the sound?
I know it's in the ground, so I think it's like coming from my feet almost.
Okay.
I don't know what sort of sound would draw it to me.
It's got to be you guys know the archaeological thing where they like reconstructed with 3D printing the vocal cords of
and it's just a scream.
We were able to recreate what his voice would have sounded like, and then they play it, and it's just like, oh.
Yes.
Can I suggest a giant squeaky toy?
Sure, it can be a giant squeaky toy. If Firen thinks that would work, it could be a giant squeaky toy.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
You're the only one who knows what Firen thinks, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think Firen could reasonably think that. I don't know. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Yeah, why not? Hey.
It gives Puppy enough energy.
I think it's technically Sylvania's turn in the combat round. Move it to Firen.
And
great.
then
that is your action.
Yeah, I forgot to end that turn because it.
And now, great. No bonus actions from Firen.
I couldn't do anything anyway. So.
Great. Just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna put minor illusion in there just because it's. I used a spell.
I know. I'm glad you have. Yes. Fun. Okay. Fendir is going to use. Nope. I want. You'd think this many years in, I would be able to remember target versus select in the sidebar, more easily. It's going to use a second level cure wounds at a second level on Vanya. That's going to be 16.
He lives.
HP. So congrats on that. Congrats on that. I don't know what that means. And then
I appreciate your congratulations.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the only thing they can do because of
hey, it was good.
But you know what? They are actually they have 25 feet of movement, which is 12 and a half, so we'll just call that 15. They're gonna just go away from Vanya, and Firen. So 1, 2, 3. Just to keep you guys all spread out after seeing that big leap earlier. And that's gonna end its turn. Okay, so wait, sorry. Firen, you were doing the sound to attract it to you is what you were trying to do, or were you trying to make it go somewhere that was not you?
No, I was trying to bring it towards me so that it would focus on me as opposed to anyone else.
Great. It is sorry, is persuasion any better for you than deception?
I don't think so, but I'll double check.
Okay.
Persuasion. No.
Okay. If it was, I would have had you reroll just because it would have been more persuasion, but if they're the same, then that's fine. Right. It is going to I'm going to roll to see who it goes for because it has Fendir versus Firen, but it's going to be a higher proportion of it will be towards Firen. It'll be a 1 through. I'll roll this above the table to be fun. We're going to say a 1 through 5 goes for Fendir, and anything else goes for Firen.
All right.
Roll the quantity. Great. Okay, it's going to go for Firen. Awesome. It is going to emerge from the ground in the same place that it was, then you saw the cursor, because I didn't really feel like deciding on a new place for it.
I wasn't looking. It's okay.
No, I appreciate your honesty, truly. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, and then it's going to leap at Theron.
Rude.
Again.
So a deck save again?
Yes.
Nice.
Do you have an ability that helps you with it if it just does anything different if it's a natural 20?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Well, you rolled 24 damage, so you take 12 damage and are pushed 5 feet away. So we'll say here. Hey, the good thing about the leap is it doesn't have multi-attack. If it leaps,
nice.
And it will, it's going to keep snarling at you, Fear, and looking for the squeaky toy that is not here.
Oh.
Vanya, you are prone, but conscious.
Mm-hmm. All right. So he will stand up.
Great.
And then use the rest of his movement to come over here. A bummer, but we all live.
Mm-hmm.
Vanya, I'm going to be particular. How much movement do you have normal? You have 40 feet?
40.
So you have 20 right now. Use 10 to stand up. All right, you can exactly get there.
Yeah, I know. I did the math.
I know. I just double checking because there's a lot of movement changes happening right now. Half of it's complicated.
Are we flanking?
Yes, absolutely.
Yay! Vanya! 2 to 3? Are you kidding?
Hey, he just woke up from being dead.
I don't care. He needs to do better.
Okay.
He can do better. He's fully capable. He can
do better.
He was just being rude. All right, that's not bad.
He's not looking great. He's not yet
let's see.
Bloodied.
You know what? I'll try the patient defense thing again.
Great.
One of these times it has to work, right?
I mean, it did help you last time. It only bit you once. It just was enough to take you down.
It was 1 over Meyer. I didn't see that time. It's painful. All right, there we go.
Okay. So we are flanking, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
The definition of flanking.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Okay, Halberd. Attack. Advantage. Damn it.
You guys are rolling so badly.
We really are. Second attack.
Last time, too.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're special.
Really gonna skew our dice stats little thing. All right, great. Roll your
I'm
damage.
wild warfaring before I do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope it's something super fun today.
Me too.
That seems like a different number. This is a real fun one.
That
can I? Well, I guess let me deal my damage.
Yes, please don't forget to do that.
It's a 2. I can re-roll that.
Absolutely, go for it.
That's a lot better.
Sick. That is a lot better.
Did it actually?
No, it didn't. Okay, so that would have been.
It was an 8 plus 5.
Yeah, 7 plus 6 is 13. So I will just. I did 7,
anyway,
so I did minus 6.
Could I fly up and land on top of it so I'm riding it? I would like to ride the puppy.
Fearin, you can do that, and you can land on it, but I would like you to make either an animal handling check or I want to be a real bitch and say is land vehicles, which would be just very funny to me. Because I know you have proficiency in it, so it doesn't really matter. But animal handling or a dex or animal handling, just a sort of straight dex check.
At the moment, I'm not trying to tame it right now. Although
is there a role that you think is appropriate for this?
I do think a dex saving throw would make sense.
Yeah, sure. Do a saving throw.
And I don't have to do that at disadvantage. I still rolled like shit anyway.
Fearin,
I was feeling very optimistic.
Fearin, roll me a d4. It's going to be the direction that you go. It's going to be what direction you get. It flings you. You fall. Okay, so that's going to be never east. And you, but you. I'm going to say that you do this. That's how many movement is that? Is the center would be.
Well, I guess it's yeah.
But then, basically, I'm going to say that you can use the rest. This is still your turn. I'll let you land wherever you want within this square. Within these. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's wrong.
I'll just land right there.
Yeah. Great.
I do think.
We'll say, actually, we'll say you're prone, I think, because you were
fair enough.
No, you were flying. So
okay.
You can control your falling just enough to land on your feet. Yeah, that's fair.
I do think, when the flying triggers, I do think it just looks like a miniature sandstorm kind of kicks up at her feet of like the dust and debris, and it kind of looks like she just jumps really high onto it. But then she gets flung off and like just kind of like floats down onto her feet. And she's like, that was weird. I've never done that before. And then I still have a bonus action attack.
Yes, you do.
Pull arm, strike, attack. Am I still flanking?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Just double check.
Yes. Thank you.
Yay!
Why do you think you're attacking yourself? That's so silly of them.
Oh. That is really silly.
Awesome. That hits.
Hold on, I have to give myself 7.
Yeah, you should have not that. You should still have 30. You should still have 33.
Yeah.
But let's look at her and starting to look a little fucked up. Little not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. Great, that is Fend here. Right, I'm gonna stay kind of over here because don't want to go down if one of you guys do. And is going to attack with a light crossbow from this thing. One attack. And I don't remember the rule. Do you get flanking if from range if the other people are near it? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Range is always weird, even though it's like, all right, well, Fendir's shot goes wide, and they're going to move behind this rock and to get half cover, kind of like there. And that will be, yes, action and no bonus actions and some movement. the bullet is going to take a snap at each of you.
Snap,
because
snap,
you
snap.
both are on its. You're both being annoying to it.
I mean, I do love equality.
Yeah, it's the opposite of misogyny.
This is modern feminism talking.
That's gonna hit. Fearing that's gonna be 15 points of damage. And then Vanya.
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage, thank you for the reminder. Oh, it prompted me to do that. I just ignored it last time. That's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Vanya, it snaps at you, but you are sort of in that zone of knowing where things are going to go before it even moves. You sort of dodge out of the way. Where
Matrix
its teeth were,
dodges.
where its teeth are now is where you were moments ago, but you were able to dodge that. It is going to, and it's going to it's really in between you guys, but it's like, but now it really wants its toys and to sort of do the dog thing where it breaks its neck by rawr. So, Vanya, that is you.
All right. I'm gonna hit it mostly, hopefully.
Okay, we can try.
I shouldn't say I'm going to hit it. We have yet to find out. All right,
Great.
there we go.
That does hit.
Yes, Vanya. Maximum
Yes,
damage, my beautiful
looking
boy.
not good.
Every time I go to attack with the quarterstaff, I have to manually change it from one-handed to two-handed. It's very annoying.
You should be able to add just the versatile version of it, right?
It changed the way that, because it used to be, I used to just be able to click a different damage button.
Yeah.
But they changed the way that it's set up.
Oh, Foundry.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yay!
Great. Roll your damage.
I love when I attack things and it works.
Yeah, it is pretty great. All right. It's not looking good. It's really growling and there's starting to be cuts and stuff and big bruises under its scales.
Much as I want to keep hitting it and feel very cool, I think the smart thing to do is to do patient defense again.
Great. Fearing that. Vanya, anything else?
That is all.
Great.
Okay.
Fearing, that's you.
I'm gonna do what a fighter does best, baby. I'm gonna smack it, hopefully. Advantage.
I always like that. I'm gonna hit it. I hope.
Yay!
That hit.
20. Yay!
Right.
Good damage.
Fearing, it's looking on death's door. It sort of has its tongue out, panting like you know how dogs when they get kind of like when they're old and like kind of sad. It's sort of like.
Why would you be describing?
Oh
like,
no!
It seemed
really rude.
And its big eyes look up at you. Sort of. Huh?
I have too many responsibilities to take care of you. I'm gonna hit it again.
Slay.
Hey, Fury knows her priorities. That's all. That's what matters. Great, and roll your damage.
And we already beat it up this much. This is just putting it out of its misery.
How do you want to do this?
As it looks up at her with those adorable little puppy dog eyes, she takes a moment to be like, oh, it's so cute. And then she does think about how it did almost kill her best friend at the moment. And I mean, it has also hurt her a lot too. So she's like, you're cute, but I'm sorry. And then she just like, I think she stabs it because I think that'd be less heartbreaking than like slashing its face or something. So maybe as it like rears up to like claw at her or something, it like exposes a little bit of its like softer underbelly, and then she just takes the spear pointy end of the halberd and just, and it goes, and it's gross, but you know.
Right, and we are out of initiative.
We all live.
I am not feeling good. Wake up at 30. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a. Fenrir goes over and joins you all where you stand over the dead body of this creature. It's been a long fucking day.
I feel
Indeed.
so bad, but also, should we keep going? I mean,
I don't know about you. I'm not going to be any use to anybody. I'm tapped out.
Okay.
But I mean, I will go if you guys go. I just,
I think
I'm down to one spell slot.
Unfortunately, the practical choice is to take care of our own needs first so that we can be more useful.
Yeah. Because even if we were to get there today, we wouldn't be able to do anything because we're so spent. You're right.
Perhaps we should, let's get to Kosi, the town proper, and we can stay. Some will be able to. There are plenty of people not using their beds right now there, so we can probably get a good night rest and get some and find out which mine specifically it was, and maybe start bright and early after we've rested up a bit.
Yeah. I think Farron checks Vanya over like a worried mom. And she's like, "Are you good?"
I will be once we rest.
Right.
Which is,
you guys,
think where we're all sitting right now.
Yeah. You guys, it takes about an hour and a half to reach like the main road from where you are, sort of on the coast cliff area, but pretty uneventful. So it doesn't seem like anybody else or anything else is around. Thankfully, no other land puppies. Although the book calls them land sharks, but I think puppies is more apt. And you all eventually, as the sun sets in the sky, reach the outer limits of Kosi, a medium-sized mining town where it seems like there are a lot of people sort of grouped up around some like pretty big central buildings, and there's not a lot of other activity. It seems like maybe that's where the group efforts and things are. The effort to sort of figure out what to do about this mining collapse is sort of being the center point for that is this big thing. So you guys can go see that, or you can, find a place to stay, or what do you want to do?
Sleep, I think.
Okay, great. Roll me, Kieran, roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, which is still just flat, but whatever.
Damn it.
Kieran,
He's not
you guys
an investigator.
She's proficient in it, is the thing.
Yeah. The thing is that you guys have had the longest day. You spent 9 hours climbing a mountain in the rain. You fought 3 griffins this morning, and then you fought a giant land shark as you just when you thought you were safe. It's been the day from hell. You can think of only a handful of days that have maybe been as hard or difficult or tiring as this one.
I think Farron's like,
so your brain,
you know what? This fucking dirt patch looks great.
Yeah.
How about this pile of mud?
And just when you were about to do that, Fendir points out a sign on the corner of what looks like a tavern.
Pile of mud in.
Yeah, something. Honestly, you are so tired and so drained from the day's activities and challenges. Your eyes can't even read the sign at this point. They are so blurred over with exhaustion. The 3 of you sort of stumble into the inn, drop some silver, copper, with coin on the desk in exchange for a key, almost wordlessly. A bundle of towels to attend to the baths if you would like are offered because you are, as a mining town would know, there are plentiful baths when everyone's covered in head to toe in dirt and dust and stone. And you guys are all able to take a bath, warm baths and showers, and before you climb into beds that have never been so comfortable as these, though they are but straw pallets, barely filled, as it would be in a middle of the road mining town in the center of this very difficult land, as you've seen so far. I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
And you guys can take a long rest. I
was thinking anytime that we don't press the long rest button before signing off, we forget that we need to. So we should do it now.
Yes.
I've met us before.
Yes.
I know what we're like.
And take exhaustion 2 off, but not exhaustion 1.
Correct. You are still 1 level of exhaustion for this, and then
he's a speedy boy again.
And then I would like I don't actually know if it'll do. If you, I would like someone to roll 5 d20s for me.
Girl, that's so many.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Is this how many people died? Maybe that's how many people didn't die.
And I would like someone to roll.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I've done enough.
Sorry, wait, where did I put it? Wait, where'd it go? Okay. 7 d100.
Oh my, 7 d100?
That is correct.
Oh god. Oh, there's so many dice. 302! I rolled horribly. 302!
Both of us rolled
actually,
just
below average. That's below average. You both rolled below. Actually, Vanya rolled exactly average.
No,
wait. 5 times 20. Oh no, right below. Yeah, below. Yeah, you guys rolled below average. Okay,
is that
great.
bad or good?
Good, and the thing we wanted. You're saying it in an encouraging tone.
Let me just double check. Let me just double check my notes. Okay, that is correct. That is correct. That is correct. That's correct. Great. Great. Okay. Okay. All right. That's where, yeah, like I said, that's where we're ending this session.
I hope next
What a
week
lovely,
we roll
ominous
so
note.
much better.
I'm sure everyone is safe and happy.
Yeah.
Just think we would have wasted more time if we had long rested on the ship, because
Right.
we made it just
Yeah.
under like
It wouldn't have helped us really either, given that weather roll we made.
Mhm.
So I say I made the weather roll. That was on me.
No, it was an everyone energy. Don't blame yourself.
Team effort.
I will say
Yeah.
this is one of the worst times you guys have ever rolled.
Honestly.
Like, the whole session.
Also lots of crits, I feel like.
Yeah.
It was either horrible rolls or crits, including critical fails.
Yeah.
But
I mean, hey, the D20 dice stats are still pretty, although actually the D. Yeah, they're still pretty even, so
Dice
May
Christ.
has rolled 20 nat ones in our campaign.
Sounds
here.
about right.
dang,
And it's rolled 13 nat 20s.
that's nice.
Pretty good, guys. Yeah. And the mean and median is 10, so you're doing pretty good.
That's
Pretty
good.
means their dice engine is pretty
Pretty solid.
accurate. Yeah, good job. All right. Well, it's
One
late
time
and
I rolled a 1 and a 2 and then a 3. That's so bad.
but it's very funny.
It might have been today, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, next week we will see what happens next and this journey and what's those dice roll all mean.
We should come up with a party name for these two.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
Rolled a lot of 18s.
Yeah.
That was fun. Not for them, but it was for us.
Oh yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah.
Y'all in a way.
Great. Right. Bye.